van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and he has... What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching, and God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. For the first time in our broadcasting, we are live at Twitter. So we are going to go live now, particularly on Twitter. Every time that I go live on the field, possibly is going to be on, YouTube and also on Twitter. I will use Twitter as a bilingual broadcast. platform. Today, we are opening up on English to do this show on English on Twitter. So if people want to join me on Twitter, we will be doing. If we go live on the studio, and if I'm doing an English broadcast, it will be all in English. If I'm going live in the studio, and if I'm doing Spanish broadcast, it will be live in Spanish. But we're live at Twitter also. At Twitter, you can find me as Oscar L. Blue. So let's grow that Twitter, people, and let's get this message out. I'm trying to get a hold of this platform because I don't know what the hell, and I don't know how to use it at Twitter. And the leftists are going to say, oh, my God, this is... you are so incompetent to use Twitter. I don't know how to use Twitter. I really don't. I don't know if I should like it or not. But I'm using it because of the multiple people that they have said, Oscar, use Twitter, please use Twitter. So I am live at Twitter right now. We got people over there right now commentating on Twitter. So we're live at Twitter, we're live at Facebook, and we're live at YouTube. So we got three platforms going on right now. So God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you for joining in, people. This has been happening, and as I did an interview this week with Carlos de Contracultura. Carlos of Contracultura, it is a program that he does in Chile. He is a journalist from Chile, a pretty great, good journalist from Chile. He has multiple reach. He has 170,000 people watching him in his platform in YouTube. He is a great reporter, a great journalist from Chile. Now, Carlos from Contracultura, we did an interview, and he told me, Oscar, the mecca of distribution for the immigration in the whole continent of America, it is Chile. And he is absolutely correct. Now, why am I saying that Chile, it is a mecca of distribution? Because a lot of the mass migration occurs from Chile, and it distributes and it goes up all the way to Peru, from Peru to Panama, Panama to Bolivia, Bolivia, Ecuador, in all these countries. And from Colombia, they can go down to Peru, and then so. There is multiple protests that were occurring from all the way from Saturday, Friday, and Saturday. I talked to him in an interview, and he told me this. He told me specifically this. He said, the city of Iquique is a city that practically Iquique has been taken over by migrants. Do you guys remember how I was visiting Tapachula? And in Tapachula, you can see that actually the streets of Tapachula in downtown Tapachula, they were taken over by the migrants of Haiti. Now, according to information and sources that are coming in right now from Tapachula, they are saying that the multiple thousands of migrants, they have been scattered all over the city of Chiapas because they have been operations and raids and operations from the Institute National of Immigration and also from the National Guard to go and detain the people that they are trying to move illegally and irregularly through our country of Mexico. Now, this has been happening in Chile. There has been protests by the citizens of Chile, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to say this is good, this is bad, this is horrible. I'm going to say that this has been created by the United Nations. All this eruption, all this commotion, all these chaos that is happening right now in all of our countries, it has been created by this globalist compact of immigration. And this situation right here of the people that they're protesting, the people of Chile, they are protesting and they're burning the tents of the migrants. Now, a lot of people are going to say, out of anger, out of hate, or whatever you want to call it, they're going to say, hey, Oscar, they deserve it. They need to go back to their country and fight for their country and la, 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 he, he, he. We already know that story. But look what the United Nations has done. The United Nations has created this globalist compact that ultimately right now, people, it is causing division. It is causing harm. It is causing chaos. It is causing poverty. It is causing what it caused over there at the bridge of Del Rio, Texas, that 17,000+ people were there on the floor, on the ground, on the dirt, women having children on the dirt. It is causing damages, child trafficking, child smuggling, women trafficking, abuse towards women. It is causing organ harvesting, cartel infiltration. It is causing all of this to disrupt and to possibly destabilize our borders and to create an open border agenda. And it is happening right now. No borders, no walls, no country at all. In Chile, Carlos de Contracultura calls it in a really intelligent and a specific way. He calls all this movement and all this commotion, he calls it the immigration replacement immigration. He calls it like that. And it is kind of like colonization. Replacement migration, it is bringing a massive influx into another country to basically multiculture another border or another country, and to basically change the history, change and basically take away what the country represents. And ultimately their number one goal is to colonize every border. This is what it is explainable over there in Chile. Now, this is what has been happening right now. The cities of Iquique in Chile, the cities of Cochana in Chile, the cities of Arica in Chile. This has caused a lot of commotion. And a lot of people in the United States of America say it is the fault of Mexico. It is because of Mexico. Mexico is letting them in. Mexico is doing this. Slow down over there, Sherlock. Yes, Mexico is in the globalist compact of immigration. We understand that. But they're not coming from Mexico, right? Haiti is not coming from Mexico, right? Haiti travels. The people from Haiti travel to Colombia. From Colombia, they go down to Chile. Or from Colombia, they go up to basically they go up to Ecuador. From Colombia, they travel. From Venezuela, they travel to Colombia. From Colombia, they go to Peru. From Colombia, they go to Chile. From Peru, they go to Panama, Costa Rica, and so. So it's not just because Mexico, right? Chile signed a waiver with the United Nations. Chile said, I'm stepping out of this globalist compact. I'm out, but I will help you. I'll give you identifications as soon as possible. I'll help you. For all these people that they're staying right here, I'll help you. I'll get them out, and I'll give them an ID for them to travel. A lot of these people have lived 6, 7, 8, 9, until 10 years in Chile. These people, they don't qualify for political asylum. They already been in a country living for the multiple time. This mass migration in Chile is not only people from Haiti. It's a lot of people that they're ex-Chavistas. Chavistas are the army that it was created by Hugo Chavez and the socialist communist dictator Hugo Chavez. All of these people, some of them are going down south and causing disruption. You have a lot of infiltrated from Cuba, from the Communist Political Party of Cuba in Chile. Also, Chile has registered and they have said multiple organizations, terrorist organizations from Iran and from Syria, they are located in Chile. Chile has had enough. Iquique has been a city where the migrant population has taken over the indigenous housing, the indigenous property. And it is exactly the same of what is happening in Tapachula, in certain cities where you have seen, and I have reported and I have broadcast how all of these migrants, that there are a lot of them, they are looking for somewhere to live. They have taken over abandoned properties. And these abandoned properties, now they are taken over by the migrant population, which they are stacking 15, 20 people in one little room. This is unbelievable. And this, as I was explaining this to Carlos from Contracultura, he was explaining to me and he was telling me, yes, it is a fact. They're doing that exactly in Iquique. That Iquique, it is almost a city like Juarez, like Ciudad Acuña, like Tijuana, like Mexicali, like a border city that connects to the United States of America. So why all of this is happening and the United Nations is not doing anything about it? Why the United Nations is not going over there, and like these incompetent people from the left, they call him a philanthropist, George Soros, the philanthropist, that is not helping the trafficking of children and the child abuse that exists in the caravans. All these incompetent and idiotic people that they say, oh no, there's no child trafficking in the caravans. Like the statement that Joe Biden said in the debate against Donald Trump, for God's sake. You see what I'm seeing right here? So this is actually the report, and it is actually an article that it was released by El Universal. Now, tomorrow we will have an intelligence officer that worked in Chile. He is going to be in an interview tomorrow. So I wanted to do this show so I can explain what is happening right here. And tomorrow you can tune in and you can actually hear him and understand him. What is he saying? Also, we're going to bring Carlos from Contracultura to our platform to explain what is going on in Chile. And how, when I show him all these identifications from Chile at the border of the United States of America, there's Carlos from Contracultura in Chile. He's saying they're using Chile as a trampoline for an ID to travel all the way to the north. You see how all this is playing out? This is not an organized migration. This is not how the globalist compact of immigration says that is designed to do. That is normal migration, peaceful, documented, and with a purpose. No, 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 no. No vengan con sus estupideces aquí. That is not the way that these massive caravans are migrating. Remember what the activist Luis Villagrán in Tapachula told us. He said, this is not a migration, Oscar. This is an exodus of people. So when you're pulling the word exodus, you're bringing disruption. You're bringing disorder. You're not bringing a migration that is correct, and it is done peacefully from every country, Remember, 19,000, they're coming right now through the Canal of Panama. The Canal of Panama in El Darién, the Darien Gap, it is the second most dangerous place for a migrant to cross over, and they're exposed to wild animals, infections, as it is leishmaniasis. That is another infection that has caused from, lesions on the skin. A lot of people have died in El Darién, the Darien Gap. A lot of women have been raped, have been trafficked, have been kidnapped. Kids have been child trafficked, have been stolen. You got these massive places with the cartel and the organized crime that is La FARC, that is the organization that distributes more cocaine around the world. Remember La FARC? It was accused by William Barr that Nicolas Maduro, socialist dictator from Venezuela, has extreme direct connections with La FARC as distributing massive quantities, metric. Look at this word, metric tons of cocaine around the world. So you have this organized crime, and you have this organized group by La FARC that is controlling the massive Darien Gap, and it is controlling all of this that is happening in not only in Chile, but it's the canal to Colombia, to Ecuador, to all these places where you have this enormous organization, which the United Nations is not saying anything about it, which the leaders and the elite and these globalists, that they don't care about the working class. They are not saying anything about it. They don't care. They only care about their funneling and using people as to their new globalist agenda. Let us hear this Universal article that it was published. It says, protesters, they burned their tents of the migrants of Venezuela in Chile. I have several videos, but I will translate, and it looks like xenophobic threats, but I will tell you, this is what it has been provoked by the United Nations. It provokes people. Chile people, they're really humble people. They're beautiful people, the Chile people. But if you provoke a mass migration for more than 6 years, and you create catastrophes of a migration for more than 6 years, imagine watching your country for more than 6 years with this, this collapse of migration for 6 years. What are you thinking that they are going to do one day? You think that they're going to wake up one day and say, hey, good morning over there, neighbor. How's everything doing for 6 years? Is everything going all right over there? People are going to get tired. And when people get tired, and when people get stressed out, and when this United Nations, evil United Nations that has done anything by just damaging every country with this globalist compact, that these leftists in the United States of America, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to say anything about it. Because of that, people do these kind of actions. And they looks bad around the world. Oh my God, why they're burning the tents? Now, I will tell you something. This is not the way. Violence is never the way to resolve things. And it is never a way to say something, to put a statement, to burn their tents. I'm not agreeing with that. But I go directly to the source. Why this attitude took place. And it took place because of the United Nations. It has been because of them, and not only because of them, it's because of all of this that has been going on for 6 years. Now, it says right here in the article, and excuse what the article says, but it is what it is. Don't get your feelings don't get your feelings hurt. And I, for everybody that is watching on Twitter, I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat. For all you leftists, I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a leftist, and I'm not a right wing. I'm an independent, I'm in the middle. So if it is left, then it is right. And if it is right, then it is left. And if it is wrong, it is wrong. Call it like it is. So it says Santiago de Chile, with threats, xenophobic threats, people burn their tents of the migrants from Venezuela that they're undocumented on Saturday on a march that more than 3,000 people on the city of Iquique on the north of Chile, they did. After families and kids, they were located on this specific part. Inadmissible humiliation against the migrants, that they're vulnerable and affected in the most personal way. Felipe Gonzalez, the special correspondent of the United Nations, said about this. Yeah, but this is the thing. This is the thing. You're telling me that you are saying that this is inadmissible humiliation. You created this. You incompetent creeps. You're the ones that created this globalist compact. As you are the ones that want to create the globalist compact of education. You guys want to create the globalist compact of the environment. You guys want to create all of these globalist compacts. You're the ones that created this to happen. What do you think? When did you consult it with the population, with the country, with the people? The government is not the people. The people, it is the government. When did you consult it with the people to say, we are entering a globalist compact of immigration? This is for helping humanity, is going to profit our country like this, is going to do this, is going to do that. We are going to enter here. This is agreeable or not? What does Congress say? What does the Senate say? Nobody consulted with nobody. These dictators and these tyrants, they take decisions over our lives and over our country and our security without consulting what is going to happen and the repercussions on the future. They don't think that this is going to slam our stress level. It's going to affect our lives. How's it affecting right now in Chile? So it says right here, this guy, it says right here, UN Special Rapporteur Migration Felipe Gonzalez says on his Twitter, inadmissible humiliation against migrants, specifically the vulnerable, affecting them in the most personal way. This is what he said. But let me tell you something. This is another picture right here. Let me tell you something. Why don't they come where they are caravans in south of Mexico, where the migrants attack with rocks and sticks to the border patrol agents of Mexico? Why don't they talk about the child trafficking? Why don't they talk about the child abuse? Why don't they go to the Darien Gap where they're abusing women and they're trafficking women? Why don't they talk about the enormous drug trafficking that is occurring in all the mass migration in the continent of America? Why don't they talk about that? Why they only talk about the, oh my God, xenophobic. Oh my God, you're attacking them. Oh my God, you're humiliating them. Oh my God, you're doing this. Oh my God, the pandering. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's always the oh my God. Look at this video. This is an article about the protest that is occurring in Chile. Now, I will bring a specialist tomorrow to talk about this actual situation in Chile. For everybody that is watching, thank you so much. We're live at Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter also. Buy Me a Coffee is on the bottom link. If you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting and travel fund, we are going to be traveling soon. We're going to be traveling soon to give you guys the reality and the truth of the news. So Buy Me a Coffee is on the bottom link. Also PayPal. So let me bring you guys this article right here. Let me bring you guys this video right here. So video and photographs that it was brought by our moderator and team from Oscar Blue. So this is what is going on right now over there. So it looks like this, right? It looks like this. It looks pretty bad. So these are protesters that they're burning the tents of the migrants. Now, this is a it's a psychological effect on the citizens. So you're seeing this mass migration occurring in your country. And basically, citizens get tired sometimes. And this is a horrible thing that happened. I'm not going to lie. This is horrible. You burn the tents of the migrants. It's horrible. I'm going to say it like it is. This is not the solution. No, it's not. But what led the people of Chile to do that? Did they wake up one day to another and said, you know what? Let's just burn the tents. Did they say that? They just woke up and said, you know, I'm good. I'm just going to wake up and go burn a tent. Do you think that they did that on purpose? It is not the way, but it's as I was explaining. The United Nations, this is the protest in Cochane, I think so. This is the way that they were burning the tents. Now, imagine the children that they're in this. Imagine the parents that they're going through this trap. Now, the Venezuela people are going through the most horrible situation ever. And I will say it like it is. Venezuela people are going through the most horrible situation that is existing. That is socialism to the finest extent. For all these leftist pancakes, cornflakes, that they are in the United States of America, that they want socialism. There was a comment the other day of one guy that it was saying the other day, capitalism sucks, Oscar. I said to him, and I brought it to the screen, I said, you know, this is how much it costs the ticket to Cuba. You know, it costs around $2,000. And I'm just putting one way. You got a real stimulus check right now. So you can take that stimulus check, buy that ticket and go to Cuba and say, you know what, if capitalism really sucks, we'll just go live over there. Just, you know, experience what really communism it is about. It is exactly what is happening in Venezuela. $3 a month, people. $3 a month. Their gross domestic product is minus 36. Imagine, minus 36. Venezuela was number 2 of the most richest countries in the continent of America before 1996. Imagine that. And now they're running away because they take weeks to put their gasoline in their car, weeks to get water, weeks to get food. But all these leftists in the United States, oh my God, no, socialism is great. Communism is fantastic, you know, and you know they're doing it wrong. That is not socialism, and then that's not communism. That is not the way. Cállate, hijo de la. Nunca has vivido en un lugar pobre. You never lived in a place that you suffered. You're right there in the United States with your iPhone and your capitalist laptop, with your capitalist, hamburger late in the afternoon with capitalist double cheese fries. And you go in your capitalist car to your capitalist home. You open your capitalist door. You open and you put in your capitalist counter. Then you sit down on your capitalist, really nice crystal table to eat your capitalist hamburger. And then you put on your capitalist, screen 54-inch or 56-inch or 60-inch, flat screen TV that connects to your capitalist iPhone. Right? But you're complaining about capitalism. Right? So this is what is actually happening in Chile. Now, I will put some videos. This is, migrants sitting down and watching their tents being burned. Now, why this happens? In Mexico, we say something that is pretty true. Por uno la pagan todos. And that is, in English, it's really difficult to explain. But in English, it is, because of one, everybody pays. Because of one person that made the mistake, everybody pays the same mistake. So I remember when the people from Honduras started to come to Mexico, and they created a humongous disruption in the Tapachula border. They absolutely, the first, second caravan, and third caravan, they completely destroyed the south border. They entered violently. They were Mara Salvatruchas. They were all these kind of people coming in. And because of that effect and that first impression, this is why your curriculum and the first impression on an interview, it is so specifically and so important. The first impression that they gave to the Mexican people, these caravans, was like, holy cow. Woo-hoo. Violent. So because of that, you have this effect. And this is because the United Nations never did a correct, peaceful, biometric process to migrate with people legally. The United Nations just said to every country, let's sign it. Everybody signed it. Back in 2016, Barack Obama signed it. There's actually a document that signed it. And he asked for help for 51 companies to give him $670 million to actually aid and abet this. If it wasn't for Trump, the United States will be absolutely right now open as it is right now with Hillary Clinton. But the United States was the one that brought it to the West Hemisphere with Barack Obama. And actually from there, it distributed to Central and South America. It is an actual truth. And a lot of leftists, they don't want to admit it because they get their feelings hurt. And they start, oh my God, Oscar's attacking the leftists again. He's so oppressive with his language. My God, it's so oppressive. It is the fact. So this is actual video right here, photos. Now let me just get to, this is an actual video right here. Look at this. So actually, you see this scene, it is horrible to see tents being burned for actual people running away from socialism and communism, from the tyrannical dictatorship. It is horrible. I will tell you that. But why? Where's the United Nations right here? When are they going to say, you know what, this does not work? This globalist compact of immigration, it is not working, and we're not getting enough help from the population and from the governments and from the countries to actually provide a safe and legal migration. This is a horrible video. You see it right here and like, wow, man, it extended and it went all the way up to this. Now, has the Mexican people done something like this? Yes, Mexican people have also not burned tents, but have been doing this kind of stuff of protesting against the government to do something about the migration, do something about the mass migration, because it is completely erupting and it is completely causing problems to every community. Now, a lot of people in the United States of America, they're saying, it is only causing problems to us in the United States. No, señores. No, sorry. No, ladies and gentlemen. It is causing problems also to other countries, as we have told you. And also, one thing that Ben Berquam from Real America's Voice News, our colleague, said the other day on Steve Bannon. He said this open border agenda, it is not only causing problems to Mexico, but it's causing problems to all the countries in Central and South America. And you can see it actually here, that the citizens of Chile, they're tired of it. And this is so sad that it had to come to this, to burn tents and people to be protesting and do these kind of acts. Yes, it is sad, but it's provoked by who? Who brought this problem to continue? It is so sad. This other video, let me just put this other video right here on the screen before I continue. How's everybody doing? We're live at YouTube and we're live at Facebook and also on Twitter. We're live at Twitter now. God. A lot of people want to like, hey, go to Twitter, Oscar Blue. I'm like, oh my God, man. I don't usually use that, man. But, I'm using it right now. So we're live at Twitter. Oscar Blue, Oscar L. Blue. Go to Twitter. You can find me at Twitter as Oscar L. Blue. Trying to grow that page a little bit. So we're going to go live over there, and I'm going to do some bilingual broadcasts at Twitter. So this is another video. This is another angle of the video. Thanks to our moderator that got all these videos, man. Look at these videos right here. So these are people that they're telling the migrants, they're telling, hey, get out of the tents, get out of the tents. Iquique woke up. Iquique woke up. This is the city of Iquique. Now, what has been happening in Iquique? That's why I wanted to bring, tomorrow I will bring somebody that is going to explain exactly what's going on in Iquique. Iquique is I-Q-U-E-I-Q-U-I. Iquique. K-E. Iquique. That is the city that is practically been taken over, and there are multiple, migrants that have gone in and taken over cities and taken over houses of people that the majority of them are indigenous people. And you're going to hear an interview right now of an indigenous person, of an indigenous woman. So this is sad. Why did it have to come to this, man? Where are the nonprofit organizations that they're profiting out of this globalist movement? Where's the United Nations giving them housing and giving them the comfort that they need? Where are they? The ones that provoke all of this problem. They're not here, right? They're nowhere to be seen. They go and they hide their faces. They're like the young kid that breaks the window, that throws the rock, but it hides the hand and says it was not my fault. That's the United Nations right now, and the George Soros, the incompetent people that they call George Soros a philanthropist. That same people are the ones that they're not talking about this, and they are not saying anything about this. Sad. Yes, it is sad. But this mass migration that has been occurring in Chile, that this is where all comes from. Now, a lot of people say, oh, it's coming from Mexico. You have gone over there to Tapachula in Guatemala, Oscar, and explain it. Yes, but we haven't gone all the way down there. And we're planning to do that. We're already planning to do that, to go all the way down there. And to give you guys live coverage of how this is erupting. And this globalist agenda of the United Nations is affecting our continent of America. It is not only affecting the United States of America, that is the last door to complete this Machiavellical evil plan of no borders, no walls, no sovereignty, no country at all. It is not only that the United States is the last country, but it goes by country to country, and it has been completely affecting. Nobody has asked in the United States and in Mexico how the Peru people, their opinion. Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela. How do all these people feel about this mass migration? The leftists and the right-wing media also, I'm sorry. You're going to get your feelings hurt. I'm sorry. But nobody has talked about how other countries feel about this. We already know how the United States feel about this. They're stressed the hell out. They are just like, when is this going to stop? It's been occurring for we're going on 5 years already of this consistency of mass migration. So the United States citizens are asking Joe Biden to be like, hey, Joe, when are you going to do something about it? And then you got Joe blaming on the systematic race. You got, oh my God, chingo. You got Alejandro Mayorkas going on a conference saying about this has to do with the systematic racism. Chinga. Ay, esta gente que nomás mete el racismo en todo, hombre. Que no tienen pantalones para decir por qué es el problema. These people that they're trying to bring only the systematic racism. It is because of that white man. It is because of that white man. Ay, chinga. Ay, ay. Qué estresante es esta gente que no tiene pantalones. How stressful it is. These people that they don't have the pants. to admit that this is a problem, that it could be contained, but you failed to contain it. And it is because of your provocation that said it is open and you're having this problem right now. But no, a man and a horse with a rein that is not to whip, it is to control a horse. Now it is getting out of control, and now all of that is because of the systematic racism. It is because of the white man, and orange man bad, orange man bad. It is because of that. So you have this problem right now. Let me pause this video and let me get you another one. Let me pause this video. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining in and sharing this video. Share this video out, man. Let me get you another video right here. La, la, la. Where are we? Right here. This is the people from Cochane. That is another border. That they are protesting because of the indigenous tribe that is called Aymaras. Aymaras is an indigenous tribe, a really historical and indigenous tribe in Chile. Thank you for everybody that is joining in on what is it called? Twitter. Thank you so much. Guys are awesome. And it looks great, by the way. The screen over here on the live feed on Twitter, it looks great, by the way. It's awesome how it looks. You know, we had like 15, 16 people at Twitter right now. That's awesome. For first time, I'm happy with that. So this is the protest of people in Cochane. This is a guy that is in the front lines. And there's the people of Cochane. That is another city that is practically, you know, also being, and this is how they call it. And I'm not saying it. It did not came out of my mouth. Watch out, because the leftists are going to take this out of proportion. It's not coming out of my mouth. It's coming out of the Chile citizens. They're saying that these cities are invaded. Now, watch out. Not Oscar Blues. Chile citizens, they're saying that. Also, they are using the replacement immigration theory. That is exactly what one of the humble farmers in Tapachula said the other day on an interview. He said exactly this. He said, they are replacing us. They are not giving us our right. They are not giving us our citizens' right. So they are replacing us. Somebody's saying that I'm paid by the CIA. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. Wow, man. If I was paid by the CIA, wouldn't I be doing these kind of live? These people, they come out with the most. Wow. That's an honor. That is an honor for me, man. CIA now, agent. CIA agent. You know, let me hold on 1 minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. I had to do it. And it's my first time. It's my first time on a live feed. So I had to do it, man. I have to. So I'm sorry. Somebody's saying you're paid by the CIA, Oscar. Let me just get this. How's everybody doing? My name is Oscar Blue. For Border Negro News. And Real America's Boys News. There's a comment right here that says that I'm an agent paid by the CIA. For God's sake. These people make some comments, man, sometimes. These people make some comments sometimes. It's really, you're inadmissible. They make some comments sometimes, and I'm like, holy cow, man. You're paid by the really undisclosed organization that I cannot say right now, but you are. I can, by the way that you look, Mexican, you look like that. Holy cow. So I want to say hi to that guy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. By the way, just to rub it in your face to that guy and to every hater, hero of the month. Make a quick parenthesis and a quick pause. Hero of the month, Anthony Agüero. Hero of the month of who? Of September. So it's going on history now for the rest of time that on the month of September of 2021, Anthony Agüero was the hero of the month. So thank you so much. Rub it in your face. So going back again to the video. So this is the people of Cochane. There is a city that is located in Chile, which they are protesting right now against the mass migration. And this is an indigenous tribe that is called the Aymaras. Look at this thing. This is a peaceful protest. They're walking. And particularly there are, let me just put it. This man in the front is a representative of the people of the Aymaras in Cochane. Now, this, I will tell you this. Somebody on Twitter said, Anthony for president. For God's sake, wow. That's a great accomplishment right there. I will tell them later on this afternoon. So this is the people from Cochane. And as I repeatedly said today, there's going to be a special agent from Chile that is going to come and explain the actual migration situation in Cochane and in Iquique and Arica. And also we're going to have I will invite Carlos from Contracultura, that he is from Chile, and he has a vast, holy cow, knowledge on what is happening right now in Chile, that they're using it as a trampoline. Carlos from Contracultura in Chile compares Chile to the United States of America, is saying, they're using us. They're using Chile to attack Mexico and to attack the United States of America. Attacked. He uses that word. Key word. So this is the people from Cochane in Chile that they're actually walking and protesting right now. So let me get another video right here for you guys. And we're going on video by video. This is actually the protest as it is being walked in the streets of Chile. As more than 3,000 people today, they walked and they protested in Chile. This is another video. Let me put play right here. When you see these kind of videos and you see these kind of protests, you imagine yourself that the United Nations may catch the eye, or the leftist, CNN, MSNBC, PBS, CBS, whatever, Democracy Now, all those crap. You imagine that they possibly going to say something about this, right? But no, they're going to flip it. Oh my God, the aggressiveness, the systematic racism, and it has to do with a Latinx. Imagine this. Nobody's showing this. And this is sad because you get people from Chile that they are tired of this mass migration. Not of the people that they're the migrants. Not of the migrants. They're not tired of the migrants. They're tired of what is causing this. And who is causing this, people? It is the globalist compact of immigration. And all these leftists, they're like, you're just talking about the globalist compact of immigration, but you don't go to the parts of the city where it's violent, right, Oscar Blue? You don't go there, right? You don't go there. You don't impersonate. You don't amaze me. You don't amaze me. I know about, ay, Dios mío santo, chinga. Why don't you talk about it? Why don't Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, all these people that they have, that they don't like capitalism, by the way, but how much a congresswoman makes a month? By the way, out of the capitalist dollar, if somebody can put a number right there, how much a congresswoman like Rashida Tlaib, that she hasn't left power, Ilhan Omar, that she's never going to leave power, Alexandria Ocasio, that she's never going to leave power, Veronica Escobar, that she's never going to leave power, Gavin Newsom, that is never going to leave power, but how much a congresswoman, the squad, how much they make per month? How much they make per month? Can somebody put right there the American citizens that you're watching, because there's a lot of people that they're watching from all parts of the world. But if you can put right here 175,000, they're saying. Imagine if you're making 175,000. If you're making 175,000, what of all these 175,000 that you make a month? That is a number that somebody put right here, and her name is, or you go by N.A. Thomas. 200,000, somebody's saying. You know, and also ultimately all the fundraisers and all the NGOs that they have and all these things that they carry on the side, right? You know, Alexandria Ocasio was asking for a house for her grandma. For God's sake, everybody cooperate. You know, the hell with the kids that they're being trafficked, and you made a scene in an El Paso bridge and an El Paso fence. You're like, oh my God, the kids are crying. Oh my God, the kids are drinking water out of the toilet. You know, remember that scene? The hell with that. I want my grandma to have a house. The hell with all these children that are being abused. The hell with all these, you know, the children that are being trafficked, the women that are being abused. The women that are being trafficked, the migrants that are living on the floor, all these people, Congress people, that they're pushing this mass migration out of 14,500 a month. Somebody's saying right there, Sean Solo. By the way, beautiful last name, man. Han Solo. You know, Han Solo was one of the greatest guys that ever existed, man. Han Solo, my God, don't mess with that guy. But you got a good name, man. 14,000. It's a lot of numbers. Let us per se, out of the 175,000, or if you make 14,500 a month, it wouldn't be nice if you get a few couple of thousand, and if you throw it over there and you actually make present of yourself going to the border, and you stand right there and say, hi, by the way, I hate the United States of America, because that's all these congresswomen. By the way, I hate the United States of America, but I'm here as a congresswoman of Michigan. Let's say Rashida Tlaib, that she came all the way to Tijuana. What the hell? What the hell are you doing in Tijuana? For God's sake. You got enough problems in Michigan. Michigan is number 5 for violence and delinquents in the whole United States. But she was over here. So like, hi, I'm right here. And I brought $2,000 out of my paycheck. I will every month donate $2,000, and I will feed the people right here with those $2,000. I'm just giving a number, 2,000. So I won't interrupt with all your money activity that you got, you know, because possibly you go to really nice places and you buy a dress that it says tax the rich. All these kind of people, they don't give a rat's butt of what is happening over here. But the normal citizens like us, Oscar Blue, Anthony Agüero, Ben Perquam, you guys are hurt. You guys watch this. You guys absolutely understand this. The people that live actually at the borders, in Arizona, in Texas, the people that live in Mexico, como yo, mexicano que vivo en una frontera. All of us that we're watching people suffering on the floor, living on the floor. There's a migrant camp right now. It wouldn't be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if Alexandria Ocasio goes to the Tijuana migrant camp and says, hey, what's up, guys? Got $50,000 right here. It will be so easy for you, Alexandria. So easy if you, and I'm just giving a horrible idea for you to come over here to Tijuana. Hypothetical example, totally hypothetical. So you come over here to Tijuana and you stand right there at a live feed, like those live feeds that you do, seriously, like the language that you use. You know, all these leftists, they talk so correctly. Excuse me, and I miss about, oh my God, like, yeah, see, so, and I miss about it to enter, like the language that they use. So, okay, you come over here, you do a live feed on your Instagram, AOC, and you just, if you could just do this, if you stand right there, put the phone, tell the government of Mexico, I'm going over there, and I'm going because I want to help. So you go over there, you stand right there at the migrant camp, you put the phone and be like, hi, donate this website. Now, if you do that, holy cow, you will get all these liberals donating to you $1. But you don't do it because you don't care. You only care about pushing your globalist, leftist narrative. Globalist, leftist narrative. You don't care about nothing. So you don't see them broadcasting about this. You don't see them talking about what the people of Chile are suffering. You see this protest. Let me put you another video right here. Put another video right here. Take this off right here. Let me put another video. This is an interview. Let me just translate what this humble woman, what she is going to say. Let me just translate what this humble woman, she is going to say. Thank you so much at Twitter. Thank you to all the people that are commentating. Nice to see you right here at Twitter. So let me just put this video and translate what this woman from Chile is going to say. Look how humble this woman is. So let me explain what she's saying. She says this.
¿Qué pasa? Que ayer en la tarde, a las 3 de la tarde, una prima me llama diciendo que mi casa estaba abierto.
What happens is that a cousin of mine told me around 3 o'clock in the morning that my house was open.
Mi baño estaba abierto y entonces inmediatamente me di cuenta de que mi casa está robada, entonces salí.
And I noticed that my house, somebody broke into my house and they stole everything in my house.
Inmediatamente con mi esposo salimos a Colchane dirigiendo a nuestro domicilio. Cuando llegamos acá, mi casa estaba rompida la.
When we went to Cochane, to the next city, when we came back, our house already has, somebody broke into our house.
Puerta, rompía los baños y vi por dónde entraron, por un portón pequeño entraron.
And I noticed from where they entered, and they entered from the front door.
Adentro y se robaron todo lo que.
They stole everything from my house. And these are the migrant population that are coming, that a lot of this is why biometrics, it is so important in this mass caravans. But nobody does the biometrics anymore. They don't want the biometrics. When Donald Trump tried to bring the biometrics to mass migration, they told everybody, oh no, he's racist. Biometrics is so racist. And this woman explains that somebody broke into her house. This is a Chilena woman, humble woman, that she went to buy groceries with her husband to Cochane, that is the other city. When she came out, they broke into her house. Now, look what she says right here.
Más interesante, lo más valorable que ellos sacaron de acá. Verdad, yo me siento que estoy despojada de mi pueblo.
Wow. The thing that I feel right now in my own little town, I'm feeling that I'm being replaced. This is another word that not only a citizen from Tapachula said the other day, Tapachula, Mexico, but this is a citizen from Chile that is saying, the most sad thing is that in my town, I'm feeling replaced.
De mi domicilio por vivir esta calamidad que vivo con un temor en lo.
To live in this calamity, and I feel so afraid of what is going on in our town. And she's crying. Look how sad this. Look how sad this is.
Quise decir qué pasa con mi casa porque cuesta ganarme, cuesta trabajar, cuesta.
And I don't know what's going to happen to my house because it takes a lot for me to earn what I have.
Obtenerme para tener algo para comer, para vivir.
To have something to eat, to have something to live.
Acá. Pero me siento muy afectada y.
But I feel really affected and it's the only thing that I have to live over here.
Anoche me quedé, me senté, me puse a llorar por mis cosas porque me cuesta para poder tenerlo.
And I sit down right now and cried because my things, because it has cost me a lot to have my things.
Para ganarme el pan de día.
To pay every day for a piece of bread.
Y además mi esposo es enfermo.
And on the side of that, my husband, he's sick.
Entonces yo trabajo en eso y me siento.
And so I work from sun to sunlight, from dawn to dawn.
Me siento muy afectada. Eso es lo que me digo. Si yo estoy al frente de la comisaría, yo supuestamente estoy más segura.
If I'm in front of the police station, or if I'm in front of the police station, I feel myself more secure. But
eso lo sentí, pero no es así, de verdad.
But it's not like that.
Hoy me siento, no sé, me siento decepcionada por eso.
And I feel really disappointed because.
Porque yo pensé eso, mi casa está más segura.
Because I thought that my house was secure.
Estoy al frente de la comisaría.
I live in front of the police station. This is what has been happening across the world, people. This is what has been happening across the world. For everybody that does not know, this is an indigenous woman from Chile that the migrant population broke into her house, and stole every single thing that they had in their house. Now, what has been happening across the world? Across the world, I can tell you, authorities, and I can relate to what is happening in Guatemala, Mexico, and the United States of America. Why am I pausing this? Because it's really important that I say this. It's really important that I say that. There's a comment that it says in Twitter, you think you have it bad. We have our veterans living on the street along with our homeless people. I understand that, but don't compare. And please, I hate when these comments. I know that your veterans are sleeping on the street. On Twitter, there's a comment like that. I know that your veterans are sleeping on the street. And I know that there's deported veterans that they're living right here in Tijuana, that is sad. But please don't ever compare the country of the United States of America to a third world class country that is sadly our lives. Please don't do that. You live in the most, and it is still, in my eyes and in my mind, it is the most capitalist, and in my mind, it is the most beautiful and the most powerful country in the world. In my mind, it is. And in your heart, it is. So contain and maintain that to yourself. Keep that, because if you start keeping that mentality, you start bringing the mentality that your country is done, that your country has no future, you are the one that is done. It's not your country. So keep fighting for your country, for God's sake. So this is what has been happening in every country. Lawlessness. Ben Bergquan has said this word continuously. Lawlessness. And it is lawlessness. Why lawlessness? Because we have seen authorities in our municipal city of Tijuana that they cannot touch the migrants because of the humanitarian right. They cannot arrest them because of their humanitarian right. And you see also people. And the border patrol has become a processing agency. Don't get me wrong, don't get upset. But every border patrol agent, I'm hitting them right there in the gut, and they know it. They know it. Respect for them, but they know it. They know that they right now, in a lot of them, it is an all-time low. Their moral, it is an all-time low right now. Border patrol agents on an all-time low, as they know that they have become a processing agency. They only process people as exactly the border agents in Mexico. They are labeled now as racist, xenophobic, horrible people. National Guard in Mexico, they're labeled as animals. They're labeled as hitting people and dissing people. You know, it's just the way that they're labeling and the way that this lawlessness for every agency, and this is what the globalists are doing. This is what the globalists are doing. Every border has become lawlessness. Lawlessness. Organized crime, cartel has taken over every border. And it is continuous. And it is happening over in Chile. Look at this indigenous woman. Now let's go back to the interview. She says, "I live in front of the police station, and I live here because I feel more secure, but they just broke into my house." So listen to what she says.
Nadie entra, nadie va a hacer daño, y estoy anoche dormí con mucho temor que alguien va a entrar a mi casa a asaltarme, y no puedo.
And I'm living in fear that, possibly somebody late at night is going to come in and assault me and steal everything from me.
No puedo vivir acá, no.
I cannot live over here anymore. This is replacement immigration. What Carlos was saying, replacement immigration. What is this? I cannot live here anymore. It's exactly what is happening to our people, our Mexican people, nuestros paisanos, lo que le está pasando a nuestros paisanos. Because of violence and delinquency and insecurity and cartel, you're having this replacement immigration. Replacement immigration it is. You bring all these effects to a place, to a country, and the people start exiling on an exodus from their cities and their states. So people from Michoacan, thanks to the violence that is occurring to the cartel and the organized crime, they're exiting. People from Guerrero, people from all those places, they are exiting. They're going, they're moving. So if because they're moving, it is replacement migration. So it is a replacement effect. And that is why Carlos from Contracultura was specifically talking about this. Now, let me put a little bit more of this interview.
¿Te vas a ir de Colchane?
Sí, a veces pienso que me voy a ir porque si va a seguir así, y cómo sabe que mi esposo lo puede defender y un día, no sé, pues me asalte para poder vivir, yo quería vivir.
You know, one day I think that I'm gonna leave Colchane because I don't know. I got a sick husband, and I don't know they're gonna assault my husband, and I'm the only one that is keeping the house.
Ir acá, venir, hice mi casa, me tenía más encima para seguir construyendo porque yo soy de aquí.
You know, it's sad because I'm from here.
Tengo mi ganado ahí en Altiplano.
I got my my ganado. I got my cattle over there in Altiplano. That is a place where she keeps her cattle.
Y volver acá, y yo creo que va a seguir pasando, y hay mucho asalto.
You know, I'm coming over here. There's a lot of people that they're assaulting. There's a lot of violence.
Yo a la autoridad le pediría que por favor que nos vea, porque
And to the authority, this is another claim. Chingao. This is how it's this is happening, man. This is happening in every country. She's saying, "Look, I'm pleading, please, to the authority to please look at us. Look at us, please, look at us." And in every country, everybody in Mexico, they're saying, "Authority, please do something." In the United States of America, authority, please do something. But because of these globalist compacts, it overrules the law, it overrules the Constitution, it overrules a lot of things. It steps all over the situation. This is an interview with an indigenous woman from Iquique, in the part that she locates into Cochane. Now, this is another video right now of how this actual situation. Let me just put another video right here. Where is it? This is an operation that is being done by the police officers in Chile. This every time with this kind of situations happen. This brings. So what are these? These are migrant camps. You know that these migrant camps exist all across the world. One of them exists in Tijuana. The other one exists in Matamoros. The other one was existing right now. The most biggest one that exists in the world, that it was 17,000 underneath the bridge of Del Rio. These are migrant camps. They don't have nowhere to go, and this is because of the globalist compact of immigration. Why do you create a catastrophe of migration? Why, if you're not going to be eligible to provide and help? Why do you create this? And this started in Europe. There's a comment right here that says, "Oh yeah, it started in Europe, Oscar." Yes, it started in Europe. This is another video of them walking. Look at this video. Let me just add this right here real quick. Vámonos. 56 seconds. It's exactly what is happening in Tapachula. The same effect that is the copy-paste of everything. Copy-paste. Copy-paste. Demographically, logistically, it was created for this. For people to walk, for people to suffer, for people to move from city to city to country, bust, plane, flown, whatever you want to call it. It was made like this. You see people walking for miles and kilometers. Remember the last time that I was in Tapachula, I walked with the caravan more than 32 kilometers. 32. And they suffer hunger, and they suffer this, and la la la. When is this going to stop? When are these people going, these globalists and these elite, they're putting people through this kind of situations and these kind of catastrophes? They only create chaos and suffering. Most importantly, the thing that shocked me the most and the thing that hit me the most in the heart, it is the children. As we have been exposing the abuse towards children, we have helped also to stop child abuse in our country of Mexico, in our city of Tijuana. But ultimately, this is a humongous multi-billion business, people. It's multi-billion. It's unbelievable. When is the United Nations going to say enough is enough at the borders? Enough is enough of people suffering. Enough is enough of people walking. Why don't the first class world countries, why don't they provide and incentivize the better infrastructure and better economy for other countries? We want trade. We don't want aid. That is what one congressman from Guatemala said. We want trade. We don't want aid. Why? Why? Help them be a better country. Hagamos a México grande. Hagamos a Perú grande, hagamos a Bolivia grande, hagamos a Ecuador grande, hagamos a Costa Rica grande, hagamos a Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador grandes, hagamos a Colombia, Venezuela grandes, hagamos a Bolivia grandes, hagamos a Chile, Argentina y Brasil grandes, hagamos a todos. Let's make the whole country, the continent great. Provide an economy from all these first-class world countries. Ahí te voy con mi capitalismo. Bracas. Let's move capitalism. Let's move businesses. Let's provide jobs, better life, better infrastructure, better national security. Not make people walk through deserts, through jungles, through seas. Why we're making people suffer like this? Is this the solution for the globalists? This is the solution. Create chaos and disrupt borders. Amazing. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. We're live at Facebook, we're live at YouTube, and we're live at Twitter. Also, we're live at Twitter. Now I'm going to start going live at Twitter. So let's grow that page. God bless everybody that is watching. Thank you so much. I just saw that Anthony, my partner, is live. So before I go, before I say goodbye, follow me at Facebook, follow me at YouTube, follow me at Twitter, follow me at Instagram as Oscar Blue Media. Oscar Blue Media is the only one that is different because Instagram took my Instagram. Instagram took my Instagram as Oscar L Blue. But all of the above, Facebook, YouTube, also Twitter, Oscar L Blue. So go over there to Twitter and give it a like and just tell me, hey, Oscar, tweet this, tweet this. I'm so just lazy to be hashtagging, but I got to do it. You know, damn it. That's the only way to grow that. So I will go over there to Twitter and tweet. And, you know, it's nice to say to you guys hello on a Sunday. Thank you so much. We will be traveling soon, man. So buy me a coffee's on the bottom link. PayPal is right there. Pin in the description box. If you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting and travel fund, thank you so much. God bless you all. Follow me at all those platforms. Follow Border Network News, Instagram, Telegram. Oh, follow my Telegram, Oscar L Blue. Also, go to my Telegram, man. Instagram, Telegram, and Facebook, Border Network News. And follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. I got a link 3. Also, link 3. That's how you say it, link 3. My accent, I'm sorry. You know that I use this voice dictator right now on the phones. And when I'm talking on the phone doesn't understand me sometimes, man. It sucks. My accent, really, I'm just like, damn it, phone. That's not what I said. You know, so I got to correct it all the time. I'm sorry. Oscar Blue has a wisp. Yeah, I got a wisp. There's a story behind that wisp. You don't want to know that. You know, so there's a link tree and it has all of my platforms. There's a link tree right there, pinned on the top. So go to my link tree right there. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for everybody that's watching. Go over there to Real Anthony Agüero. He's live right now on YouTube. Breaking, and also really good video. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country's first. God bless.
Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and Good thing, Sarah, this canyon right here.
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
Couple of questions. No. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening?
Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country.
Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.